Welcome back to Gearwire.com. I'm Bill Holland, and I'm here with the Electro-Harmonix Q-Tron and the Korg R3. Now, I went into the stash of guitar pedals from our guitar guys and decided I wanted to play with the Q-Tron and see what I could do to dirty up my synth and give it a more analog synth sound, make it a little bit fatter. Now, one thing to notice, I just switched up the normal switch to boost from normal. What this does is engages and disengages the preamp. When you engage the preamp using boost, you'll notice the gain switch, see the knob there, actually becomes a filter sensitivity switch and a preamp gain output control. When it's in normal, it merely acts as a filter sensitivity control. Now my peak control acts more as an envelope control for the filter. So notice that I'm getting kind of a high resonance, low filter cutoff sound here. And what I'm trying to go for in this experiment is find a way to dirty up my synth and make it a lot fatter than it is coming out of the R3. I just can't get it to be as dirty as I want it to be for what I'm doing right now. So I'm experimenting with, you'll notice I just switched from high pass to band pass. What this does, the high pass actually emphasizes the highs in the signal, the band pass emphasizes the mids, and the low pass emphasizes the low frequencies. And what I've just switched up over on the top is the drive switch. This decides the direction of the drive, whether it be up or down. It gives a different type of character to the sound that you're sending out from the envelope-controlled filter. Now you notice that low pass really emphasizes those low tones, so that's what I want to go for in trying to dirty up the synthesizer and make it more of a dirty bass. Also notice that I have to adjust the input of the keyboard coming in, because if it goes too high, the overload light goes on, which can be okay for a little while, but after a while you'll hear a little bit of digital clipping coming back into my mixer. Now you'll notice I've just switched my range filter over from low to high. The high control emphasizes the overtones in the sound, and the low control emphasizes the vowel-like sound that you get in the lower position. So what you're hearing here, I've got it set to low pass and high on my range, and I'm using the gain control and the envelope to kind of tweak the way that my filter cutoff and resonance are working with each other. Here I'm trying band pass with those same settings. And high pass. Notice that high pass removes all lows from the signal and mixes a combination of the bandpass filter and the dry signal going out of the Q-Tron. Now I've switched my drive over, and this is going to give it kind of a thicker, fatter sound, which will be more appropriate for a bass. Keep in mind, too, that this is normally a bass or a guitar pedal. So when applied to a synthesizer, it's going to be missing a lot of the frequencies that you're used to working with on a synth. Which is why in this case I'm aiming for a very dirty bass that could be used in anything from electro to jungle. Now also notice that in boost mode, when keeping the gain high and bringing up my envelope while remaining high on the range settings with the low pass filter, I get a very, almost like it's a distorted 303 type sound out of my bass. And if I switch it down to low, that almost acid sound disappears. Well, that's the Electro-Harmonix Q-Tron hooked up to a Korg R3 on Gearwire.com. I'll be back in a little bit to show you how the Holy Grail works with the Q-Tron to produce some crazy Doctor Who style sounds. I'm Bill Holland, and this is Gearwire.com.